3.1b, the subtraction principle. Again, the golden rule of algebra states that what we do to one side we must do to the other. So what does this mean in terms of subtraction? Well, the subtraction principle states that we can subtract equal quantities from each side of an equation. So what does this mean? In terms of our scale analogy, we have a scale here. Say we had, I don't know, 2 blocks on each, 2 equal weight blocks. This would be a balanced scale, right? This would be equal. If I took away 1 block from each side, it would still be equal in weight if everything was the same. So, with this in mind, we can use this property to solve equations for a variable. Again, when we're solving for a variable, the game we're playing is we're trying to get the variable by itself. So let's take a look at the example below. Solve x plus 9 equals 20 for x. Now I can subtract anything I want from both sides. That's what the subtraction principle states. But what does me the most good is subtracting 9 from both sides, because that will get x by itself. I'll show you what I mean. So let's subtract 9 from both sides. And if I subtract 9 from the left-hand side, the positive and the negative 9 cancel. And 20 minus 9 is 11. So I get x equals 11. So x is alone. So x equals 11 is actually a solution to this equation. We can check our answer. If I plug in 11 for x in the equation, x plus 9 equals 20. So if I replaced x with 11, I get that 20 equals 20, which is a true statement. So that means x equals 11 is actually a solution for this equation. Now let's go through another example. Solve 100 equals y plus 90 for y. Now y is on the other side of the equation, but it doesn't really matter because they're both the same quantity due to the equal sign. So why don't I subtract 90 from both sides, because that will get y by itself. So subtracting 90 from both sides, the 90s cancel here. I end up with y, an equal sign, and 100 minus 90 is 10. So y equals 10 is also a solution to this problem.